Welcome back to Pete Rogers Outdoors. Today we're going to be in my shop. I hope you can hear me over the fan running. It's so hot I have to have the shop running. I have to have the fan running here in the shop. But today what we're going to talk about is I went to a flea market this morning and I found this little hatchet head. I don't know who made it. It has a maker's mark of TG on it. I haven't looked that up yet, but I will. And I paid $3 for it. And I am a sucker for these little hatchets and axes and anything I can find. I get them. They're a lot cheaper if you can buy them without the handles, and I'm going to put a new handle on it. So that's what the video today is how to put a handle on a hatchet. But I found this hatchet. It's obviously been well used. If you can see there, let's try to show you the edges where it's flared on both sides. So obviously they were using this end more than they were using this end, because this is pounded pretty bad. And on the cutting edge, there's actually very few little nicks in it. It has the original taper to it. I don't believe it's ever been sharpened. So we're going to do a video today on how to put a handle in this, and then we'll do another video later on how to sharpen axes. But at the same flea market, I found this handle. I walked up to the gentleman. I said, "I got this axe or this hatchet head. Do you have a handle for it?" He reached down. The first one he picked up fits in there almost like a glove. $4. As you can see there, $4. So I got 3 in this, I got $7 in this entire outfit. And this will last me the rest of my life, and it'll last my children theirs, and it's going to be a great tool here around the shop. So today we're going to talk about how to put these together. So stay with us here. Okay, so we have the hatchet head and we have the hatchet handle. And as you can see, it fits really well together. Gets in there really tight, almost flush, if you can see that. That is just a perfect, I mean, I could not have picked out a better handle for this. Now the grain's not exactly right. I mean, you want the grain going directly with your cutting edge if possible. We have about a 30-degree angle on this, but it's $4. It's made out of hickory. It's going to be a good handle. I'm very close to the top there. So a lot of times on these handles you'll have to just shave them down a little bit of chamfer here, a little bit of chamfer there in order to make it fit. But God, we got really lucky here. That thing is it is almost just solid there. So I'm going to take now another hammer, and I'm going to actually I'm not. If you can see this, I'm going to just hit the handle. This is how I do it. I bet my buddy Wranglestar, who I watch all the time, would probably be flipping in his shop right now if he saw me doing that. But as you can see, I got the head on there really nice and straight. It's tight. You can see that. And now we just got to put a wedge in it. It came with a slot in it. The gentleman gave me a poplar wedge, and we're going to put that wedge right into the slot there, like this. And I'm going to take another hammer that I have hanging up here. Oh, which one do we get? I'll take this one. I'm just going to take this hammer, and we're just going to tap that wedge in. Now what I like to do to make sure nothing's moving is I will put this on something solid. And I like to use a heavy hammer because I want that wedge in there just as tight as I can possibly get it. Once I know it won't go anymore, and if you can see this, you can see here where the wedge is starting to feather. It won't go in anymore. Then this is the reason they make them out of poplar. Then you just take the hammer and hit the side of it, breaks it right off. Just like that. Once I get everything sanded down, cut off, I'll sand it down, make sure it's nice and smooth and flush, and there you go. I got $3 in the hatchet head, $4 in the head. I got $7 in this entire hatchet. That is a really nice kindling hatchet. That'll be good for chopping our kindling, my fat wood, all those kind of things. I'm going to put a good edge on it. I'm a firm believer that a sharp axe is a safe axe. So we're going to put a good edge on it, and it's going to be a great tool for a long time right here around the shop. But that's how I put my handles on my axes, and I hope you enjoyed it. And a little bit later we're going to do a video on how to put a handle on a broad axe. I have a broad axe that's offset head, and I have an offset handle I picked up today at the flea market. We're going to do another video on how to put those two together and come back and watch us in. But for now, hope you enjoyed this, and come back and watch us next time here on P. Rogers Outdoors.